rescued by an investigative reporter. Mr. McGee, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. The creature is wanted for a murder he didn't commit. David Banner is believed to be dead, and he must let the world think that he is dead until he can find a way to control the raging spirit that dwells within him.
Now I know what you're thinking. Why, Frankie Love, did you play the theme to the Incredible Hulk television show when you're doing a review for the Incredible Hulk movie? Well, it's quite simple, people. If you're a fan of the old television show, which you can get the first 4 seasons now on DVD, only one left with 7 episodes, you'll appreciate this movie. Why, you ask? Because 3 people from the television show are in this movie. That's right, people. Lou Ferrigno's in this movie. There's a security guard. Bill Bixby, even though he's been dead for 7 years, he's in this movie too. And although Jack Calvin, who played Jack McGee, isn't in this movie, Jack McGee is in this movie. College student, on the newspaper. Real good shit. Now let's get down to it. Like I said, if you're a fan of the television show, you'll just love this movie. And, just so you know, unlike Iron Man, you do not have to stay till the end of the credits for this movie. They do everything right before the credits. First things first. When you saw the main trailer, there was a scene in the Arctic. That scene is not in this movie. That's because they took out the scene where he goes to meet Captain America. However, if you purchase a DVD, that scene will be in the movie. Now, speaking of Captain America, they do allude to him in this movie. How so? Because they talk about World War II and a serum that was made. And the serum, super soldier serum that was given to Captain America, is actually given to Blonsky, the main villain in this movie. Now, why, you ask, was he given the serum? Well, they wanted to use him as a super soldier to try to compete with the Hulk. Now, he was just too evil, wanting power. So what they did is he had the super serum, and then when mixed with David Banner's blood, the gamma radiated Hulk, when that infused with the blood that, with the super serum that was already in Blonsky, that's what created Abomination. So the super serum of Captain America, excuse me, and the Hulk's blood creates Abomination. Liv Tyler did a wonderful role. Very good actress. They do a real good special effects with this movie. I mean, the Hulk is truly incredible. Now, not only, okay, does Lou Ferrigno have a role in this movie, but he is also the voice of the Hulk. Now, Hulk doesn't speak as much in this movie as much as Abomination does, but it's good. It worked well. The end of the movie is truly the best when Robert Downey Jr. shows up as Tony Stark, because they even allude to him in the earlier movie that the military is actually using Stark Enterprises machinery. So that's good too. Now, like I said, they throw in a lot of insinuations, of what's coming. Let's see, there's 1, 2, I think there's like 3 or 4 Hulk outs in this movie, which is cool. He's about to have one, but he stopped it because, see, basically what it is if his heart rate gets up to 200 beats a minute, that's when he'll turn into Hulk. And him and Betty were about to bang, he was about to plow the shit out of her, and he had to stop. Now, seriously, folks, how fucked up is that you gotta stop from fucking a woman like Liv Tyler because you might turn into a 10-foot, 1,500-pound green monster. You know, it's just a shame. It really is. But, people have their own demons. Now, like, there's a whole, basically, it's like a TV show, he's on the run looking for a cure. And there's a point in the movie where you're not even sure if he's cured. I mean, he's not cured, but, he doesn't know if he's cured or not because they basically did a thing like a dialysis, with his blood and shit. Pretty painful stuff, but pretty cool in the same way. I mean, it actually, when they did the little scene, it actually cured him. He turned into the Hulk, and when they did this thing, he turned back into Banner. Bruce Banner, that is. Now, movie's 106 minutes. They cut out, 70 minutes of footage that was originally filmed for this movie, which, folks, will be on the DVD when it comes out, so I highly suggest you pick up the DVD, especially with all the allusions to Captain America in this movie, as well as, at the end, the Avengers, which I'm sure you all know about, unless you're a bunch of dumb fucks, and then you don't even deserve to know who the Avengers are. Now, we'll see this movie and enjoy it. Don't stay till the end of the credits. Like I said, oh yeah, I forgot, even Stan the Man Lee's in this movie, and you know what? Bruce Banner / the Hulk kills him! Not on purpose, but basically, see, what happens is, David Banner at the beginning of the movie is working on a bottle plant in Brazil, and, obviously his blood is infected with gamma rays. So he cuts himself open. Yeah, I forget what happened, but he gets himself cut open, fixing one of those push button things, to make the assembly line go. Anyway, he gets cut open. Stop the machines, right? So they stop the machines. He runs down and he picks up what blood he thought he had on. Now, what happens was that he didn't see blood get onto one of the bottles of the energy drink that this company is producing. And anyway, the assembly line starts moving. How juice fills, juice in the bottle, and his blood is mixed in with it. So when drinks are shipped to the U.S., who gets a hold of it? Some old guy looking for a burst of energy. That's right. He opens up his fridge, has the drink, and drops dead as a result of drinking the gamma-infected blood with the energy drink. So, if you know anybody out there that has blood that's infected with gamma rays, make sure that blood doesn't get into an energy drink, because it'll kill you. Especially if you're an old man like Stan Lee. Previews before the movie? Garbage shit, Hellboy 2. Actually, no, I'm sorry. There was one good one. Tropic Thunder with Ben Stiller. And what's weird about this movie, Tropic Thunder? Robert Downey Jr. is in it and plays a black man. Folks, just from the preview, I can tell you he does an awesome job. He doesn't even look like him. I mean, if you look real close, you can tell it's him. Then in other scenes, you can't tell it's him. So, thumbs up to you, Robert Downey Jr. Now, like I said, go see the Hulk movie. You'll enjoy it. If you're a fan, hell, paint yourself green. I don't know, dye your hair green. It's some really good shit. If you like the show, you'll enjoy the movie. It's a little bit of the TV show and the comic book, all looped into one. General Ross is a real scumbag, but turns out to be okay towards the end. Betty Ross, a piece of ass. Even the chick at the Mexican Brazilian chick, whatever the fuck she is at the assembly plant at the beginning, was another piece of ass. So if you like pieces of ass and you like the Hulk, you'll like this movie. I'm Frankie Love, and I'm out. Have a great weekend, and maybe I'll be back later this weekend with something else. Maybe I won't. Otherwise, I'll definitely be back on Monday with something. Y'all have a great day. Thank you.